Hi everybody. Let's talk a little bit about color today. The color wheel is, and you've probably seen this before, it's the basic shape that organizes colors according to a very specific pattern. As you see in this diagram, the primary colors are located in the inside triangle. The secondary colors are located in these triangles outside but still in the middle. And then around the color wheel you have all primaries, secondaries, and tertiary or intermediate colors. Artists use this wheel to help organize the colors and visualize relationships between them. Okay, we're going to learn about all of these color theories and things. Color mixing, it's very easy to use this. The theory is that, of course, if you mix any of the primaries with black or white neutrals, you can, in theory, create any color that exists. In reality, that's not exactly true, as you're finding by having 2 yellows and 2 blues in your palette, but that's the theory. Okay, a little bit of test here. When you mix 2 primary colors, you get what's called a secondary color. What colors do these make? Red and yellow make orange, absolutely. What do red and blue make? If you said purple, you're right. How about blue and yellow? Green, very good. How about tints and shades? When you mix any color with black, you get what's called a shade. If you mix any color with white, you get what's called a tint. This painting by Van Gogh uses tints and shades of blue in the sky and tints of shades of green in the field. The lightness or darkness of a color is called its value. We learned about value when we did our graphite, what was it? The altered series drawing. And of course you can always back this up. I'm going to kind of go through some of these slides quickly because I'm in a limited time frame here as far as recording, but you can certainly pause and take your time with this recording anytime. These color schemes, some of these are important, like the monochromatic color scheme, the analogous, the complementary. Some are more advanced, split complementary, double split complementary, and triadic. Okay, talked about the color wheel already. Primary colors, again, red, yellow, blue. In theory, you cannot make a primary color from any other colors. They just are. They're essential, they're elementary. Okay. Secondary colors, they're almost as special as primary, except they can be made by mixing 2 primary colors together. Tertiary, or synonym is intermediate color. These have really fancy name, guys, like red plus orange is what? Red orange. There you go. Blue plus green is blue green, right? It's when you mix a primary and a secondary color together. Your warm colors are going to be your reds and yellows and oranges. Okay, they remind you of warmth, of being outside in the sun, a sunny day. Okay, red, like a red hot chili pepper. Okay, your cool colors, your blues and greens and purples, the deep blue sea, the cool green grass, the purple mountaintops off in the distance. Okay, soothing, relaxing, calming. Neutrals, they don't belong on the color wheel. All right, you make them, especially the browns and the grays, you make them by combining different colors that occur on the color wheel. White and black, how can you possibly, in theory, in light theory, when you shoot light through a prism, when you shoot white light through a prism, all the Roy G. Biv, all the colors come out the other side. So in theory, white is all colors mixed together and black is the absence of color. But in painting, that's a little bit different because we're using an actual material. Monochromatic, you know this. It's by taking one color and mixing with black or white, all shades and tints. Analogous colors. I like to think of analogous colors as families of colors. Analogous colors, it means 3 to 5 colors that are adjacent on the color wheel. Think of your very own family, okay? Suppose you had a mom, a dad, and 2 brothers or sisters, okay? You all are related you all share resemblances, but yet you retain your individuality, right? Unless there's identical twins, and that's a different story. But so, for example, these analogous colors, they are all related. They all resemble one another. They're all connected, but they all retain their individuality. As you can see by this little chain design here, the blue-green, the green, the yellow-green are all analogous, okay? You could continue this little chain by going blue, blue-green, green, yellow-green, and yellow. Believe it or not, if you stretch that analogous color scheme that far, blue and yellow could be in the same family and create a very harmonious composition. Complementary simply means colors that are exactly opposite one another on the color wheel. Okay, they have a great tendency to pop out and give a lot of energy and vibrancy. Split complement. We're just going to kind of go through these quickly because these are more advanced. You see that green and red are complementary, right? If you would take the colors that occur on either side of red, the red violet and the red orange, and mix them in a color scheme with greens, you will have a little bit more mature, professional color scheme, but still achieve the same or even better results if it was a pure complementary color. Double split complement, even more esoteric. If you use this, you really know your color schemes, and some of you might use this naturally, but it's two sets of complementary colors within one work. Triadic, think of triangle, okay? Draw a perfect triangle anywhere on the color wheel and you will have a triadic color scheme. The meaning of color. Here's one of these things where I want you to just pause and read this on your own. I'm not going to take the time in this recording to read this. We all bring our very own meanings to colors, don't we? As individuals and also within a culture. For example, we wear white to weddings and black to funerals, right? In Japan, I believe they wear white to funerals. I don't know what they wear to weddings, but different colors mean different things to different people. And who's to say that just because I see something that I call yellow doesn't mean that you see those same exact yellows. It's a very individualized thing. Okay, let's talk a little bit about hue, intensity, and value. Very simply, hue is the common name for a color. Red, black, yellow. Intensity is the vibrancy of something. Intensity means, the brightness or dullness of something, okay? You have a bright red fire truck, or you have, I don't know, the dull red of dried blood, if you know what I mean, okay? Very different. They're both still reds, but they have different intensity levels, okay? Value, lightness or darkness, okay? We talked about this, like I said, in that altered series drawing. You should know about value. Same thing happens with color. You can have a very dark red, or you could have the palest pink. They are still reds, but the value has changed, okay? Color schemes. Oh, we should play the color scheme game. Let's do this. Let's click on this box. Okay, can you identify the color scheme in the image below? Take a minute. Is it, if you said primary colors because you see red, yellow, and blue, you are correct. What's the color scheme in this image? Take a look. What is it? Monochromatic, very good. It's also warm, right? Orange is a warm color. Is it a secondary scheme? Well, there's only one secondary color, so it's not really a scheme, right? I don't know. Can you identify the color scheme? Now we're talking. I might have given it away. You see two colors. What kind of scheme is this? Complementary. Orange and blue are exact opposites on the color wheel. How about this? We have what? Blues, greens, and purples. What kind of scheme is this? It's analogous, of course, because we have what? Blue violets and blue greens. It's also very cool. How about this? What kind of color scheme is this? Should be pretty easy. Let's look. It's monochromatic tints, color plus white. Okay, I was going to say neutral scheme, but it's not even an answer. So there you go. Color scheme. Should pop right out at you. Hint, hint. It's a warm color scheme for sure. Ooh, how about this one? What do we have? Purples, greens. We have red, orange, and we have orange. It's a secondary color scheme. If you said split complement or even double split complement, you'd have to think about that, but you might be closer. Okay, kiddos, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed this really crash course in color scheme. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps to inform your work.